Defensive driving and safe driving practices. Defensive driving is driving in a manner that utilizes safe driving skills to identify, predict, and avoid potential hazards while driving. A defensive driver is one who deploys acquired driving skills to enable him or her reduce the driving risks well in advance through anticipatory maneuvering and informed decision-making based on road and environmental conditions. What are the qualities of a defensive driver? Number one, a defensive driver always anticipates the action of other drivers and road users. So the first one, always anticipate the action of other drivers and road users. That's one. Number two, a defensive driver has adequate understanding of the highway code and obeys traffic laws and regulations. Has adequate understanding of the highway code and obeys traffic laws and regulations. Number three, a defensive driver while driving makes allowance for personal deficiencies and other drivers' lack of skill and knowledge. Makes allowance for personal deficiencies and other drivers lack of skill and knowledge. A defensive driver is ready to give concession and yield right of way to avoid collision. Ready to give concession to right of way to avoid collision. A defensive driver quickly understands the road condition or conditions and adapts to it. He quickly understands the road conditions and adapts to it. A defensive driver finally develops the right attitude to driving, namely patience, care, self-sharing, and consideration for other road users. You can add that to your notes. The defensive driver quickly understands the road conditions and adapts to it. I've read that out. I said develops the right attitude to driving, namely patience, care, self-sharing, and and consideration for other road users. Finally, important reminders. Road traffic crashes are not accidents, they are caused. That's A. B. Not all road users have adequate knowledge of traffic laws and regulations as you do, so you should be careful. And then finally, note that a vehicle can develop fault at any time. A vehicle can develop fault at any time. And then let's look at distracted driving. When we say distracted driving, what exactly are we talking about? Distracted driving includes all activities that divert the attention of the driver away from the primary task of driving. Distractions endangers the safety of drivers, passengers, and other road users. Now, what are some of these things as a quick reminder that you should avoid when driving? These things can easily lead to so many forms of distraction. Number one, talking on the cell phone, the use of phone, texting, updating social media, engaging in thoughts outside driving. When you're driving, don't think anything else. Engaging in thoughts outside driving, street searching and information seeking, watching roadside diversions, fiddling with entertainment and onboard electronics, keeping an eye on the children or pets, applying makeups or grooming, eating, drinking, smoking, street buying, audiovisual distractions, watching traffic control officers or other events. These things I've listed are some of the things you should avoid while driving. Finally, when you drive, do nothing but drive. Thank you very much.